What's up everybody and welcome! Today we're going to talk about 4 foods to avoid when trying to lose weight. When you want to lose weight, get in shape and burn fat, that usually includes some kind of diet that you need to follow to get the results that you want. There is a lot of different ways to eat when dieting, and that usually includes excluding or limit certain foods. That is foods that makes it harder to lose weight and harder to stay healthy. And I'm not gonna talk about the obvious foods to avoid in this video. The obvious foods can be things like candy, cookies, and cakes. That is things that you probably heard about before that you should avoid when trying to lose weight. So I'm gonna talk about foods that people in general might not think about that makes it harder to lose weight, and maybe you're including one of these foods in your diet right now. And by knowing about them, you can exclude them from your diet to help you with weight loss and staying healthy. So let's get into it. The first food to avoid is sugary drinks. This can be a real villain and can steal your chances of losing weight. Science have shown that drinking a lot of sugary drinks is associated with bad health and weight gain. Sugary drinks or soft drinks can have a lot of sugar or sweeteners added to them, so they pack a lot of calories. The thing with sugary drinks is that it's easy to overconsume them, so that means getting more calories than you need. And if you eat too many calories per day, it's gonna be really hard to lose weight. The reason why sugary drinks are so bad is that normally when you eat calorie-dense foods, you feel full. And when you feel full, normally you don't want to eat anymore. You stop eating. But when drinking sugary drinks, it's harder to get the feeling of being full. That is why it's so easy to overconsume them. So try to avoid them as much as possible. The best thing is to drink water, but if you have to drink something else, look for drinks that have less sugar or sweeteners. 2 examples are lemon water or smoothies with no added sugar. The second food to avoid is cereals. And this is cereals that are sweet and contain a lot of calories. So don't be fooled by different labels that sound healthy like multigrain and that kind of stuff. If they contain a lot of sugar, it's still unhealthy and makes it harder to lose weight. If you want to eat cereals, look for whole grain cereals with as little sugar added as possible. The best thing is of course if they have no sugar added at all. The next food to avoid is BBQ sauce. Maybe you have heard someone say that it's not the sausage that makes you fat, it's the sauce. And it's partly true. BBQ sauce can contain a lot of sugar, and it's easy to forget how many calories it can add up to. A little bit of sauce might seem harmless, but only 2 tablespoons of BBQ sauce is actually around 100 calories. And it's good to look out for other sauces as well. Some sauces with a lot of fat can have like 200 calories for 2 tablespoons of sauce. So be aware of that and limit the intake of sauces that contain a lot of sugar or fat. Also, some alternatives don't contain as many calories. Ketchup, for example, has like 30 calories for 2 tablespoons of sauce. And mustard has like 6 calories for 2 tablespoons. So that is better alternatives that makes it easier to lose weight. The next food to avoid is artificial sweeteners. They are substitutes for sugar and sweeteners, and you can see them in sugar-free products. So a common sugar substitute is aspartame, for example. We talked about not drinking soft drinks. So now you might be thinking that you could just drink sodas with artificial sweeteners instead because they have 0 calories. The thing is that consuming artificial sweeteners can lead to more cravings for other sweet foods. And this is something that scientists have shown, because it's hard for the body to know the difference between real and fake sugar. That means that even if someone would drink diet soda to be more healthy and reduce calorie intake, it can lead to cravings for other sweet foods. So then the person might eat other sweet foods after that. So they may end up eating the same amount of calories that they would do if they took a regular soda. In worst cases, they end up eating even more calories, and that will make it harder to lose weight. Studies have shown that artificial sweeteners are actually linked to long-term weight gain, so keep that in mind. With that being said, artificial sweeteners do not have to create cravings, and if you have the discipline to not eat sweets after consuming, for example, a diet soda, it can be a tool to reduce the calories you eat daily. A lot of people struggle with cravings for sweet foods. And if that is the case for you, it can be a good idea to exclude or limit the foods you eat with artificial sweeteners. So that was 4 foods to avoid when trying to lose weight. I hope you found that helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe. Also, write in the comments below one food that you try to avoid.